Hi guys, so my next 4 tutorials are all going to be based around the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. So I'm quite late on the bandwagon with this, but it's my favourite palette, so I just wanted to show you lots of different ways you can use it, ranging from sort of more day-to-day looks to more glam looks, I suppose. So this is my first tutorial in a while with me actually speaking, so if this drives you mad then please let me know. In this tutorial I'm showing you how to create this half cut crease look. So if you want to see how I created this, then please stay tuned. So I've started by doing this eye just so I could get to grips with what I was actually doing. So now we're going to recreate it on the other. I've started by prepping the lid with Max Paint Pot in soft ochre and just topping that with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. The first shade I'm going in with is Sourced, which is this transition shade in the palette. So for the first bit I'm using Zoeva 228 crease brush, which is this one. So I'm just taking that colour in the crease and building that right up out towards the brow. Just taking a little bit of product at the time, so these shadows are quite pigmented, so it's easier to build it up rather than going all in too heavy. Bringing that under the eye a little bit. And blending that right out so it's nice and seamless. And the next shade I'm using from this palette is He Devil, which is this one just here. So this is more ready tone in the palette. And again, I'm just going to build that up in the crease, blending it out again, but not quite as much as we did with the previous colour. Again, just using a little bit at a time and gradually building that colour. I'm not worrying too much about the state of the lid, because once we cut the crease, I will go back in and neaten all of this up. I'm going to swap for my Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease brush. This one's just a little bit smaller, just going in with the darker colours. So the next colour I'm going in with is Cayenne, which is sort of a dark burnt orangey colour here. So I'm just taking a little bit of that on my brush and bringing that under the eye first. So I'm just bringing that colour right in the corner, just adding depth and bringing that over the front as well. And then I'm just going to sort of back to my bigger brush just to help buff that out. I'm going in with Inferno, which is the first of the dark purple tones in the palette. And I'm just going to focus that more towards the outside to start darkening up that corner. Once you're happy with the shape and the colours you've created, that's when we can go in and start doing the cut crease. So to do this, I like to use the Zoeva 226 smudger brush, which has a really nice, precise, curved end, which I find really easy to get that really nice oval shape. And I use the Maybelline Erase Eye Concealer, and I use that in the shade Light. And to start down in the corner, I have quite a hooded eyes, so I tend to overdraw my crease a little bit just so you can actually see it. So depending on your eye shape will depend on sort of how you want to do this. So I just start down the bottom, just start getting my shape there. It's always good to take a little bit of time and take a tiny bit of product at a time so you can build that up rather than it becoming a mess. much you've got a shape you're happy with, I just like to keep going with that product and packing it down just to make sure you've got nice clean edges. Because this is the sort of look you like to be nice and defined. I just like to use that same brush to set this, as again you can get really precise with the shape, so I just like to clean a little bit of that product off. Then I use my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. It's the same powder I use on my face, so that gives it that nice natural look as if you've never actually had any eyeshadow there to start with. So I just like to pack that onto my brush, and I start by following that line. And I just pack that product on. I'm going back in with my smaller brush, and we're going to start working on this outer corner. As you can see here, it's all really nicely blended onto the lid, so we're going to start by doing that. So I'm going to go back in with the colour He Devil, and we're just going to start packing that on in the shape that you'd like. Bringing it back in over that concealer. And then I'm going to take the colour Inferno, which is that purple shade we used before, and again just bringing that onto the lid. Again, just keeping it all nicely blended. If you need help blending any bits, just take your bigger brush again with the transition shades on, and just use that to keep blending that out. So to darken the under eye, I'm just going to take a black eye pencil. This I think is one from MAC, but any works fine. And I'm just going to line that lash line. So this is going to help just darken the under eye. Now I'm going to swap brushes again to the Zoeva 234 Luxe Smoky Shader brush, which is this little flat brush here. And with this, I'm just going to take the colour Ashes. This is the dark purple in the palette. I'm just going to take that on the very tip of the brush and just blend that into the lash line to help blend out the eyeliner. The next thing I'm going to do is take my Maybelline Master Ink black eyeliner, and I'm just going to create this eyeliner. So this is nothing fancy, it's literally just liner going from thin to thick, just to the outer corner, and then we're going to blend that out with eyeshadow. Smaller brush again, and that dark Ashes colour in the palette, and I'm just going to start packing that on the outer corner to start blending that liner into the eyeshadow. Just to make this look a little bit more glam, I'm going to create this glitter liner, and to do this I'm using the Urban Decay Heavy Metals liner in Midnight Cowboy, which is the gold liner. And I'm just taking it nice and slow to work, so you're getting a nice accurate line, just following that crease. Take my Maybelline Colossal mascara and just start building up those lashes. The lashes I'm using today are the Ardel Demi Wispies. They're the ones that come in the pack of 4. They're just, they start smaller and just get longer as they go along, which I think suits this look as everything's building towards the outer corner. Show you a little close up. So that's a finished look. If you enjoyed this tutorial and didn't mind me talking too much, then please like and subscribe, and if you don't already, then follow my Instagram for more looks I haven't necessarily done tutorials for. I'll link that down below, and yeah, I'll see you for my next 3 Naked Heat tutorials.